equals, we're going to go negative x squared plus 5x plus 6. We're going to graph it. Part A. You guys help me out here. What did every part A have to say? The second degree polynomial. Second degree, x squared. What do we call second degree equations? Quadratic. Should already have these all written down for all 6 problems. What shape will it graph? Parabola. Okay, B. Which way will it open? It's going to open down. Why is that? Negative x squared. Going to go down. Okay. Part C. Axis of symmetry. What's the little equation we gave you? X equals -1 times b over 2 times a. So for this problem, we're doing -1 times 5 is the b over 2 times -1. All right, you guys find the value there. Go ahead and work that out. It's going to be a decimal, and that's okay. Sabrina. Okay, sounds good. All right, so what do you guys got for a number here? Simon?
2.5.
2.5. So we would get -5 divided by -2 is a positive 2.5. So the equation x equals 2.5 is our line. How do I graph that now on my graph? What do I do here? Where's the line x equals 2.5 at? Halfway between the 2 and 3 on the right side. It's going to be a vertical line. So I'm going to go up forever, down forever.
Attention, staff and students. This is a lockdown drill. Locks, lights out, and out of sight. Attention, staff and students. This is just a lockdown drill. Lock, light, and out of sight.
Tyler, you want to hit the blinds again? Thanks, buddy. All right, be quiet.
The lockdown drill is now complete. Please return to normal classroom instruction at this time.
All right, here we go. The office asked us to pass those out. They're the lunch codes. Some of you, I saw already have them on your iPads, whatever. They just asked us to give you new copies. All right, here we go. So, once again, whatever this number is, it's what splits the parabola in half. We know that our vertex is going to lie somewhere on here. So what do we know about our vertex already? It's going to have the same x value of 2.5. So for part D, vertex is 2.5 something. How do I find y values? Plug it in. So right now, when you plug this in, I'm giving you one of the hardest ones possible with this negative in front. We're going to plug in 2.5. We're going to go with negative 1 times 2.5 squared plus 5 times 2.5 plus 6. Take a minute, work that out. All right, so if I plug in 2.5 squared, what am I gonna get? And this is where you're gonna show your work. Test day, if I don't see this, you don't get points. 2.5 squared, 6.25, and then I multiply by -1, I'll get a -6.25. 5 times 2.5, 12.5. Okay, plus 6. So then we'll work it out. I'm going to add these two together. I'll get a positive 6.25 plus 6. I'll get a positive 12.25. Everybody get that? Okay. Now, your graph may run out of room, so you may have to scale your y-axis. That's probably going to happen on at least one of your problems today. And it probably will happen on your test. I'm going to tell you it's going to happen on your test. So if I want to go up to 12, what should I maybe go by on my y scale? Maybe go by 2s. So if I want to do that, though, I got to label it. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't have to label everyone's. I can skip. I can do that. All right. So I'm going to go up here. All right. I got a positive 12.25. You told me it's going to open down. Okay. Where's the y-intercept at? Now, E, we learned y-intercept yesterday. How do I find the y-intercept, guys? No work to show. Just look at the equation. What's the y-intercept? It's the c value right here. C value. And we label it as a 0.06. If you just write down the number 6, we're going to have issue. All right. Now, the last thing that we have to show work for is our factoring. Right? We need to get our x-intercepts. I just erase my scale here. Okay. Oh, let's graph that. I didn't even think to graph that. I'm sorry. Let's put the 0.06 on our graph. Okay. We're putting it all together today. So I get the 0.06. By symmetry, by a folded heart. Valentine's Day. How far is this point from this green dotted line? 2.5 units. So should I be able to draw another point at the same y value? 2.5 units over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if this is 2.5, this should go over to 5. Pretty good? All right. Now I'm going to factor. What did I tell you guys to do if we have a negative yesterday in front of this thing?
Multiply everything by -1.
Or divide by -1. Factor it out. So we're going to go -1, parentheses. What times 1 gives me negative x squared? 1x squared. What times -1 gives me a positive 5x? Negative 5x. What times -1 gives me a positive 6? Negative 6. Everybody good there? Back to that. I'll give you guys 1 minute. Factor this out to get our 2x intercepts. Remember, they're going to be points. All right. What does this minus sign right here tell me? Negative tells me different signs, plus and minus, x and x. Factors of 6, 1 and 6, 2 and 3. How am I going to get a -5 when the signs are opposite? It's really tempting to use 2 and 3, but the signs are opposite. 6 in the negative, 1 in the positive. Okay? And then remember, we set these equal to 0. This is what you had to do yesterday. I know some of you haven't done it yet. We go -1 equals 0, x plus 1 equals 0, and x minus 6 equals 0. What do we do with -1 equals 0? Just cross it off. It's not really there. It affects the up and down. I'm going to subtract 1. X equals -1. One intercept is at -1, 0. Where do I put that on my graph?
To the left.
To the left one. Okay. I'm going to add 6. I got x equals 6. Where am I going for that?
Put 6 to the right.
6 to the right. Are they symmetric? Yeah, they're 3.5 units on each side of that line. Okay, you can graph now. You got your graph. Life is good. Damien. Oh, they do. Oh, geez. Woo. Save the day, buddy. I owe you. All right, everybody good? So you should already have A through F done. You just got to start putting them on the graph. Y and X, or line of symmetry. Vertex, somewhere on that line. Y-intercept, right here. Make it symmetric. X-intercepts, bam, bam. Life's good. Last thing you have to do, domain and range. We've done this a million gazillion times now. Some of you haven't had me for a few weeks, so it may not be fresh. H, domain. How far is the graph going from left to right? Is it going to stop going to the left at a certain point? No. Is it going to stop going to the right? No. It's going to go left and down, right and down. So what's my domain? -infinity to infinity, or you can write all real numbers. Range. Quick review, we look from bottom to top. Is it going down forever? Yes. Is it going up forever? Nope. What's the highest point? The highest point is at 12.25. So because it's going down, it's going to go -infinity to 12.25. And you're done. So all you have to do today is take all this information, put it on the graph, and do domain and range. Right? What if you have a parabola that opens up? What's going to happen with the range? If we have one that does this, what's the range going to look like? It's going to have a number that goes to infinity. All right. So we'll give you a little break right now. At about 9:30, we'll do the other problem.